Hi there, it's Janet and welcome back. Today I'm going to show you 5 cards that I made using a new kit from the Creative Escape Paper Company. It's the March Amazing Value kit, and I made a card with it earlier and also a video to show you what's all in it, and that link is going to be up here in the corner, so if you want to check out what's in it, go ahead and go there. But this video is going to be about showing you 5 cards I made with the set. And so let's get started. So let's take a look at card 1. This card, I used one piece of cardstock that came in the card kit, and all these papers came from the spring market collection from Cartabella, and it had on the top of it this awning, and at the bottom of it there was these cans with all the flowers and everything, and then there was just some white paper in between those two images. So what I did is I cut that out of the 6x6 piece of paper and applied it here to the top using some foam tape, and then I did the same at the bottom, and then I filled the gap with some patterned paper, which I thought almost looked like a reflected glass. I don't know why I think that, but I just got that feeling from it. And then I cut out the hello saying from the Sizzix set that came with the kit 3 times, glued it together, and then covered it with glossy accents, added some sequins here, and this card was done. Alright, let's look at card number 2. Now this is done on a black A2 size card base, and what I did is I cut 2 strips of the wood grain paper and put one at the bottom and one at the top, leaving some border here for the black to look as if it's really matted when in fact it isn't. And this is a top fold card, as you can see here. Now the middle part is made out of 2 panels, one in the gold and then one of the panel that you see here. It's actually one panel that I sliced at the edges and then popped up so that it has some dimension in the center. And then I took the strips of paper that I cut off on each side and just made some room on either side so that you got kind of that framed look. The flowers were from my stash, and I took some of the ink that came with the Delicata Rose Gold cube that came with the kit and used that to color the edges of my white roses to get that all to match with the pinks that are in the paper. So I really think that turned out cute, and I'm very happy with this card. Alright guys, here's card number 3. This is also an A2 size card cut in white cardstock, and what I did was used a die in my stash to cut a rectangle here, applied an acetate window that I cut to fit, and then applied this rectangle of cardstock from the kit over the top of that. Then I stamped the image of the flowers here using the stamp in the kit, and then used Spectrum Noir markers to color in the flowers and the greenery here. And the result of this is that you get what is called the stained glass look. And then I used the Hello Friend stamp again in the kit in the Delicata Rose Gold ink, again with the kit, and then applied several sequins, kind of just sprayed them all over in a diagonal pattern, and then filled in with my perler pen in ice white. So the end result here is a pretty neutral card that you can use for birthday, get well, just thinking of you, all kinds of different occasions. And I try to make quite a few cards like this, and then I can customize them inside later when I know exactly what I'm going to use them for. So here is card number 3. Moving on, let's look at card number 4. Now this was a lot of fun to create. It uses a panel of the wood grain cardstock here, and I cut it out using the set that comes with the kit, and then I put the piece that I had cut out and laid it behind it in the inside of the card so that when it's closed it all looks like one piece. Then I went ahead and stamped and colored in the flowers here, these 2 flower sprays, with my watercolors, and used some Wink of Stella over the top of the main big flowers. And then I cut them out using the dies, again, that comes with the matching set, both of those, and applied them along with this hello in the center. To add some further interest, those 2 flower sprays are popped up on foam tape so that they stand up. I cut the phrase out just from the paper pack, so there was no stamping that needed to be done, and then used these puffy dots to accent them on each side. And it says, "You belong among the wildflowers." So I think this card turned out really cute. I love the wood grain in this. All right, we're on card number 5. Now this one is a little different. It is not an A2 size card, as you can tell. This is actually a card that will fit inside of a business-sized letter envelope. I wanted it long so that I could fit all 5 of these beautiful tags on here. And then I applied this hello using the die set again to cut it out, but this time in wood grain. And then you'll see that this has a bottom portion that is painted with watercolors. And I got this kind of frame around the edge by taking painter's tape and taping it all down before I painted it. Now the colors are a multitude of different pastels, and what I was going here for was a look of an unfocused picture of a garden with all the flowers and greenery, and I think it pretty much came out the way I wanted. The finishing touches for this kit were the sequins that I randomly applied here. I also used Wink of Stella over the entire area that I had watercolored to give it kind of a glittery look, and then I used the twine and strung it through the tags to complete this card. Thanks for joining me today. I hope I gave you some ideas for this card kit or just some ideas to use in your regular card making. I'll be back in a few days with cards 6 through 10 plus a bonus project, and I'll show you then too what I have left of my kit, which is not a whole lot. I really used this all up. I loved all the papers and things in it. If you like what you see, please make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I'll be back very soon, and until then, I hope you have a great day. Bye.